Welcome back. A major infighting has broken out within the Congress in Rajasthan. Or actually, let's just, skip the introduction and let me be blunt with you viewers. Ashok Gehlot, the Honorable Chief Minister of Rajasthan, sacked a cabinet minister, the man on your screen, Mr. Gudha, because he criticized the state government for being inept in taking action over crime against women. Sample few reactions, then we'll quickly open this up for a debate.
विधानसभा के अंदर राजस्थान के मुख्यमंत्री से 1-to-1 जवाब मांगूंगा यदि हाँ विधानसभा में आएंगे तो, और परसों विधानसभा में जाके जिस तरीके से बोलूंगा सबको, क्या कर रहे हो तुम? राजेंद्र गुड्डा को बर्खास्त करने से कुछ नहीं होता। महिलाओं के माता और बहनों में सुरक्षा का भाव पैदा करो, उससे क्या होगा? कि किसी को मंत्री बना दिया, किसी को हटा दिया, इससे कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। हमारी बहन बेटियों में सुरक्षा का भाव होना चाहिए। ये अराजकता है, मुख्यमंत्री का इकबाल खत्म हो गया।
This was Rajendra Singh Gudha, the cabinet minister was sacked. This is what the chief minister said.
सर, कल ही मंत्री राजेंद्र गुड़ा का उन्हें बर्खास्त किया गया। राजेंद्र गुड़ा को क्या कारण रहे? लगातार सरकार को घेरते आ रहे थे। वो एक सभा के अंदर उन्होंने यहाँ तक कह दिया कि सबसे भ्रष्ट सरकार जो है वो हमारी सरकार है, और कल उन्होंने विधानसभा के अंदर सरकार को बैकफुट पर ला दिया। ये
हमारी पार्टी का अंदरूनी मामला है और इस पे हम लोग अपने हिसाब से चर्चा करते हैं। अभी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है, मुख्य मुद्दा है महात्मा गांधी मिनिमम इनकम गारंटी एक्ट।
This was Ashok Gehlot. The BJP has hit out at the Congress party, called out its hypocrisy and said that ladki hu lad sakti hu remains a poll slogan for the Congress party. This is what Smriti Irani said.
कल ही ये खबर आई कि राजस्थान में कांग्रेस के एक नेता ने जब राजस्थान में बढ़ते महिला उत्पीड़न के संदर्भ में एक बयान जारी किया, तो ऐसे कांग्रेस के नेता के बयान पर कार्रवाई करने के बजाय कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अपने उस नेता को बर्खास्त कर दिया। कांग्रेस सच सुनना नहीं चाहती, कांग्रेस सच को स्वीकार नहीं करना चाहती। राजस्थान में कल एक कांग्रेस के नेता ने स्वयं स्वीकार किया कि महिला का उत्पीड़न, महिला अत्याचार मणिपुर से ज़्यादा राजस्थान में है। उनके बयान पर कोई भी कार्रवाई करने की बजाय उनको दंडित क्यों किया गया?
Let's open this up. Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, stays on. Vivek Bansal, senior leader of the Congress party. Mr. Bansal, good evening.
Good evening.
What was Mr. Gudda's fault?
Well, this proved to be the last straw on the camel's back. He had been, uttering against the government. He has been making statements against the government for last 2.5 years, and they have been very, very vocal unnecessarily. One thing is that you are objectively critical about, you are constructively critical about the government, but just for the sake of criticism and just to make your voice, make you yourself being heard, or that was his tactics. So because of that, not that I rule out whatever as far as we are talking about atrocities on females is concerned, definitely they may have taken place, and that's a cause of serious concern. But his basically this was not the only fault on his part. It had been, he had been...
Not the only fault. You believe this was a fault? He said in Rajasthan, it's the truth that we failed when it comes to women's safety. The manner in which crime against women have increased in Rajasthan, we should introspect rather than talk on Manipur. This is quote unquote. Sanju Verma.
May I let me just complete. Let me just complete. If I can, you asked me to bit, Mr. Bansal. I had to complete my statement, and after that, she was. So it is your decision.
No, sure, sir. Make your point. Okay, make your point.
You can speak, but I should have completed first.
बोलिए सर, खत्म कर लीजिए बंसल साहब। Mr. Bansal, if you want to complete, please complete. Then I'll ask Ms. Verma, who's waiting patiently to make her point. I don't think he can hear us, Sanju Verma. I think
May I
we've lost
comment?
that line. Yes, please make your point.
Okay. Pranesh, I want to read out without any addition or deletion of commas or full stop the exact statement by the sacked Panchayati Raj and Home and Civil Defense Minister, Mr. Rajendra Singh Gudha. He says, today Rajasthan is the #1 state in atrocities on women and the #1 state in crimes against women. The state government needs to provide security to women, otherwise people will refuse to believe us. I wanted to ask Ashok Gehlot to do something on this issue. Police in the state today is corrupt. They are busy taking bribes from the people rather than working for the welfare of the people. And it was for this statement, simply telling Ashok Gehlot to do his job, simply because Ashok Gehlot को राजेंद्र सिंह गुड्डा ने आईना दिखाया, और जब आईना दिखाया अशोक गहलोत को, जो देखा उनको वो पसंद नहीं आया, क्योंकि वहां उनको एक ऐसा चेहरा दिखा जिसके नाक के तले पिछले साल राजस्थान recorded 6,000 rape and gang rape cases as per the NCRB, the highest in the country. Rajasthan, unfortunately, today is the rape capital of India. And I want to ask Rahul Gandhi. He keeps talking about मोहब्बत की दुकान. राहुल गांधी, आप झूठ की फैक्ट्री खोलकर बैठे हैं. यदि मोहब्बत की दुकान की आपको जरा सी भी चिंता है, why is it that you have not spoken about the gang rape victim in Karoli last week?
Mr. Bansal is responding to you, Sanju Verma.
Murdered. Why have you not spoken about the gang rape victim in Jodhpur? Why have you not spoken about the gang
Let
rape
him
victim
answer.
in Alwar? Why have you not spoken about the gang rape victim in Mount Abu last year? Why have you not spoken about the gang rape victim in Barmer, who was repeated twice because the police refused to register a complaint against the culprits in the first instance? They were allowed to go scot-free. Within 15 days, they raped the 14-year-old again. And Ashok Gehlot on the floor of Rajasthan Assembly.
Mr. Bansal,
This is a
serious
statement.
questions. Answer that.
He
Don't
said,
smile, sir, please.
This is what I am saying, Madam Sanju Verma
Behla
is appearing
Fusla
to be very,
rape का
very
इल्जाम लगा
vocal
देती
and
है.
concerned about definitely anybody, any right-minded citizen would have been. But let me just ask her, she has to introspect what all happened in Manipur that would put any modern society to shame. The way those two
condemned
people. And let me
Manipur.
just ask Sanjuji,
Most
when
of
you
us
were
in
talking,
BJP
No, no, let him answer. Sanju Verma, let him answer. Let him answer.
Let me speak. Let me speak for first.
Let him answer,
complete my
Sanju Verma. You've
statement.
asked him some questions. Let him
asked-
answer. I don't have too much time on the show, please.
I condemned what happened in Rajasthan. I condemned what happened in Manipur.
Oh, please.
Priyanka
Please.
Let him answer, Sanju Verma, please. Let him answer, please. We don't have
What
much time.
happened? You had not been that vocal when our female wrestlers had been roughing out in the open. They had been shouting day in and out about the molestation which your parliamentary member had done to them. Nobody was uttering a word. You were not all that strident about it. You were not at all sensitive and concerned about it. Just because it happens in Rajasthan, you are losing out your steam on that. You should take everywhere. I think this would have been appreciated. This loud tenor would have been appreciated had you been that truculent when it was happening in Manipur, when it was happening in Delhi, when the female wrestlers were roughing out and they were shouting day and out. Nobody heard their voice. Nobody, and still Mr. Bijbhushan Singh, he had been charged sheeted.
Okay.
For how many days he had been at large? He had not sought bail for that, and nobody, and then you didn't come forward.
Politics can go on, viewers. Politics can go on. The victims, survivors are the receiving end of all of this. We must at least unite so that justice can be done to all these people who've suffered. I thank both of you for joining us. We're taking a short break. Stay with Times Now.